Hey drummers, it's Rob Linton here from drumstheword.com. Welcome to this full video song lesson. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play easily one of my top 10 favourite Genesis songs. It was requested over on my Facebook page, and so if you want to make your own song suggestions, then please go over there to do so. You'll find a link to my Facebook page beneath this video. The song is Turn It On Again by Genesis, drummed of course by Phil Collins. So while I was transcribing this, I had to have a little think about what the bass drum's doing. Phil is definitely pumping quarter notes on the bass drum throughout these verse sections. He's basically playing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass drum's pumping on all 4 beats, but there are the occasional extra bass drum notes that pop out on the recording. But the synth keyboard and the bass are so high in the mix, all you're hearing is this constant eighth notes, dun 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 dun. But very, very occasionally, I did hear like, oh, he's playing an extra bass drum there on the and of 3, pumping up into the and of 4 or whatever. But I didn't want to worry you too much about what I thought I was hearing. I thought I'd transcribe exactly what I'm hearing, and then it's up to you if you want to add in some extra bass drum notes. They're just too low in the mix to be 100% sure they're there. So, for example, if we take our first bar, ignore the time signature for now, you might be hearing the melody in your head. Doing stuff like that. It's not as random as that. It needs to be with the melody, with the vocal, with the guitar part, that bass drum will fit in nicely. But feel free to add in some extra bass drum notes. But like I said on the recording, it's so low in the mix to hear exactly what Phil's playing with the bass drum that I didn't want to guess and make up things. He's definitely quarter noting it. It's just whether he's adding some extra notes in between. But they're not happening all the time. So don't worry too much about it. This will work. In fact, this is what I would play with my bands if I was playing this live, because that pumping bass drum just goes so well with the song. So our first line of groove here, just before the verse starts, we've got a really cool structure. Now, what I've written here is a bar of 6/4, a bar of 4/4, and a bar of 3/4. So that's 6 beats in the first bar, 4 beats in the second bar, 3 beats in the third bar. The reason I've made that first bar 6/4 because it goes with the melody on the keyboard. Da 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 da. So that bar of 6, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 1. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That da 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 is starting the next bar of 4/4. So if you wanted to make it simpler for yourself, well, it's not really that complicated. You could have it as a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 2/4. Don't get hung up on what I've split the bars up into. It's a certain number of quarter notes across the line that you can split up any way you like. I thought I'd follow the melody, so 6/4 makes sense to me. Excuse me. Then a bar of 4/4, then that cool bar of 3/4, which ends suddenly and goes into our next line. So we're basically playing this drum beats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.